Hello, Sunshine Studios here. I found a skateboard from a thrift store, so come with me on a ride while I show you how to make it really pretty and cool. So I wanted to do a sort of family portrait style. So for us, my husband and I have 3 kids and lots of animals. So I played around with resin until I got it where I wanted, and now I glue it on. Now the thing with this glue, it's the most amazing glue in the world. It's called Gorilla Glue Clear Grip Adhesive. And the way it works is you apply the glue, you set a 2-minute timer, and then you attach it. You don't want to attach it before that because it just kind of glides around and it doesn't really stay in place. So I'll often take a few pieces at a time, apply the glue, wait 2 minutes, and then attach them all, and then rinse and repeat. I really wanted texture on the board, particularly around the edge of it, almost framing it. So I added Paint Couture's crust to the edges and a little bit like in the middle, but mostly on the edges, just to give it like some extra attitude and texture and kind of cratery, divoty, crunchy feel along the edge of my family portrait board. I always start by giving my paint a really good stir. I find that shaking is not enough. You definitely need to stir it well. So the 3 colors I used were Sea Glass, Peacock, and Midnight Blue. And I really wanted to have a great, smooth, seamless ombre between the colors. So you'll see here I have multiple brushes, and I always have at least one dry brush that I use to kind of blend between 2 colors if I could see there's like a clear line where it needs to be blended better. And I also have a different brush for each color to just really keep the ombre as smooth as possible. And this is my second coat I'm putting on, and I thought for sure it would need 3 to 4 coats, but it only needed 2. I had to do a few touch-ups for like little crevices of the resin that my brush didn't get in, but it really only needed 2 coats, which is quite impressive. The coverage was so good. I used Paint Couture's Luxe Metallic Paint in Copper to go over all the details and the edging and like the crusty texture along the sides. It came out so beautifully, and this paint is so lush and saturated, and the coverage was amazing. I did not need more than 1 coat. It was very thick and beautiful and so metallic and vibrant. It's really hard to capture it in the video, I think, but the copper against this color palette is just so beautiful, and it was such a fun way to elevate the resin and really bring it to life. I really wanted it to have an almost starry sky effect, and because there was a ton of the crust texture that I wanted to specifically cover in a certain way, I went with a toothpick. So I got a toothpick and I just dotted wherever I saw there was a bit of texture sticking out, and also even some spots where there wasn't even texture. I just wanted to add a bit of a starry sky feel. I love how it turned out. I would definitely do this again. I've never actually used a toothpick before to paint really teeny details, or in this case, really teeny dots, but it worked so well. I loved it. 10 out of 10, would use it again. So here it is, Sunshine's family portrait.